this episode, part 3 of 4, I cover in gory detail days 1, 2, and 3 of the 5-day founding member launch sequence. Again, I covered days 1, 2, and 3, the lives, the emails that I sent, etc. Enjoy this episode and stay tuned for part 4. You know when someone is selling from stage and at the end the audience gets up and rushes to the back of the room to buy? That's a table rush. My name is Mischa Z, and the Table Rush Talk Show is all about bringing you the tools, strategies, and tactics that you can use to grow your audience and inspire them to buy. On your founding member launch as well, you have a time limit on it. So for me, the founding member launch was from Monday, May 8th, 2023 until Friday, May 15th, 2023. And on this founding member launch, you create some urgency by having a deadline. So founding members can opt in and join, but they've got 5 days to decide. So I went in, I did 5 lives. So I'm going to tell you the structure of those 5 lives. I did a live a day into my Facebook page. No, not my page, my Facebook profile. So there's a difference between a profile and the business page. Oh man, all these business pages I see out there, there's no interaction on most of those. But anyway, so I went into, did 5 lives, 1 a day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, onto my Facebook profile page where my 1,800 friends were. I still don't know that language. Isn't that funny? 80% of them, I did know who they were. I sent 2 emails. I'm going to tell you the structure of those emails. And I did 5 posts into an active Facebook group, somebody else's group where I was a member. I did 5 posts, 1 a day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I'm going to tell you exactly what those posts were. So my fears again were that I had a small audience on Facebook. I had no Facebook group, and I had my list of 282 people that I hadn't emailed in 8 months. I was very concerned about my audience. Stu was like, your audience is bigger than you think. Your audience is bigger than you think. And my brain was like, yeah, my audience, I don't even have a Facebook group. The other thing is he said, focus on, if depending on your resources, focus on one channel. So I focused on Facebook. And oh yes, my podcast. Sorry, listeners. So here we go. I did my founding member launch day 1, May 5th. So what I did is I wrote that sales letter. I had a little glitch on this episode, so oopsie. Skateboarding dads with young kids on learning how to ride on bikes. That was close. Someone almost hurt themselves. Someone almost ran into my shin. Where was I? I had a technical issue as I was recording this, so I'm not sure what parts you got or didn't get. Worst case scenario, I'll make a new episode of this in a couple weeks because people will need to hear it again. So yeah, you know my fears about my tiny audience, my fears that my audience was too small to launch. You know that I was engaging on my Facebook page maybe 2 times a month going into the founding member launch. So not only was I like 1,862 friends, it's not that many, 80% I don't even know who they are, and I'm not too engaged on Facebook right now. So here's exactly what I did. So the week before the launch, I started posting a few times on Facebook to let people know I was still there. And I think of those 5 posts, 3 of them I just re-shared memories. You know, and how Facebook was like, here's a memory, you want to share it? I said yes, and then I wrote something funny. And so then what I did, I did 5 lives. sent 5 lives, one a day for 5 days into Facebook, 2 emails, and 5 posts into somebody else's Facebook group that I was a part of with about 2,000 active people, and tons of follow-up DMs, tons of follow-up texts. Yes, that's Stu's other big thing is like, if someone expresses interest, you have to follow up. So you have them DM you. You say, hey, if you're interested, DM me. And then when someone DMs you, you got to follow up. And so I did that. I followed up. And not only do you follow up, but you follow up with a payment link. You're like, awesome, thanks for your interest. Here's how you pay to join. Well, a lot of people will just join, but a lot, that just starts the questions. So it's great recon. Oh yes, the other thing I did was I had 3 calls. I had 3 calls with people who had questions, and I thought this is a great opportunity to get recon about questions and what people's concerns are. And so those 3 Zoom calls that I scheduled were awesome and well worth the recon. So here we go. Day 1, live 1. I wrote my sales letter. My post was basically just a post on Facebook, and I did a live. I made it a live, so I went live and I put the sales letter in the description, and basically I just read the sales letter, but it was authentic to me, so it was easy. It was just like it was the script for me, right? And it was easy and awesome. So that was day 1, and I had no people sign up day 1. I did have one person sign up day 0, which was the day before. So I had one person. I went live on Monday. Nobody signed up. I did my second live on Tuesday, which was Q&As. I had gotten all these questions and from all these interested parties, and people were saying, yes, I'm signing up, right? All these people, I'm gonna sign, I'm in. And of course, let's put your money where your mouth is. But I was getting great questions as well. So I did a Q&A, and it was awesome. It was a super fun live. And what I did was I wrote the questions in the description. So again, I basically wrote out the script for the live, put it in the description, went live, and just read through the questions and answered them. It was a ton of fun. I gotta say, both of those lives were a ton of fun. So that was day 2. And I believe 5 people joined on day 2. So by the end of the day 2, I had 6 founding members. Day 3, one of the founding members, Stacy. What's up, Stacy? One of my faithful just clients and friends just is like, heck yes, I want to go on an influence tour. I am all in. And so she had signed up, and she's like, hey, I've got an email list of 1,000 people. Let's craft an email to my email list, because my people need to know about this, and I guarantee you some of them are going to want to join. And then she also said, let's do a Facebook Live together, and you can tag me into my page, into her profile page on Facebook. So not her business, but her profile page. And I said, awesome. So day 3, I did not send an email on day 3. Day 3 was Facebook Live with Stacy. Facebook Live with Stacy into my group. Into my Facebook profile where my 1,800 friends were. And then I tagged Stacy, so I'm not sure quite how that works, but they at least saw the replay when it was done. I don't know if it was streaming live into her profile page or not, but nonetheless, day 3, after doing that live, which was a ton of fun, I was super strategic about it. We talked about how her and I work together, what she's excited about, how she loved being a founding member, what she loves about me, my superpowers, how she's already, the benefits she's already gotten, the momentum just by joining. So that went super well. So 8 people joined day 3, and a chunk were from her. So I don't know, maybe half of those were people that saw that live because it went into her Facebook page profile, not her business page, but her profile. And they were like, Stacy, this is awesome. We're in. And they were like, we're in. And so what I had done, by the way, this is the rest of the story, is I had taken my sales letter on the fly, along with the live I did on day one, which was basically a video sales letter, and I created an opt-in funnel. So I created a landing page with the payment link so people could join. So I created a funnel. So Stacy and I were guiding people to the, and you can go check it out and get on the wait list, because it's a wait list now to join the Influence Army. The Influence Army .com/Frank Mary Lima FML. theinfluencearmy.com/F as in Frank, M as in Mary, L as in Lima. And so people were able to just opt in from there. So they didn't even need to DM me. They just were 5 people went to that landing page. Thank you, ClickFunnels, and opted in. And bam. So at the end of day 3, what did I have? 10, 5, and 1, 16 or something like that, I think it is. So maybe it was 8 people day 3. Yeah, that's what it was, because day 4 was 10, day 5 was like 14 or 15 or something. It all ended up to 28, actually, is what it ended up to. 2 people have backed out. One was like, yeah, I thought I was a heart-centered entrepreneur, but I'm not. I am not a good fit. And I was like, you are not a good fit. I am going to gladly let you opt out. And the other person was like, yeah, I see that this is going to take some work and effort on my part. I am going to have to execute to get my message out. I'm going to make it super easy, but some work is required on their part. And they were like, yeah, no, I am not inspired to get my message to market. And I was like, you know what? It is all okay. This is not the place for you. That's it for part 3. Stay tuned for part 4, where you will hear the gory details of days 4 and 5 and the recap of the founding member launch. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Table Rush Talk Show. For resources to help you sell your stuff, go to belove.media/resources. That's belove.media/resources. And be sure to subscribe, comment, 5-star, and share. Thank you again for listening.